Hello everyone! Welcome back to Long Live the Queen! Last episode we did very well, we didn't even die. Yay! Also went a lot faster because I didn't have to read everything. But since this is all new, let's continue where we left off. So, Sense Magic was a bit crappy, so I might want to update that. And wow, that bonus is so incredibly high. Cool. I am going to fill that one up at least. So, hey, classes. Sense Magic, Resist Magic. Done. Let's do this. You learn to detect 90. Oh, that's almost full. Darn it. Learn to detect the latent power that signifies a lumen even when he or she is not actively working magic. You expand your senses, learning to detect spells and magical creatures at a greater distance. You learn how to directly counter offensive magic with your own power so that you can burn out a spell that someone else has cast. That's very dangerous if the other spell is too powerful. Your increased skill and power gives you innate resistance to mind-affecting magic. Your understanding of the flow of power gives you increased resistant magic downs to caused by magic, even without a shield. You can still be hurt, but less than an ordinary human would be. Nothing more to learn. Oh, cool. I hadn't noticed. You wanted downstairs. With your father, talk about the latest events of your domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. Oh, you're too kind, Jocelyn. She's all out for the money. Not a member of your circle. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Shame her with silent scorn. Yeah, I like that one. Your eyes meet and imagine your mother's disapproving presence behind you. Ah. Whatever. Darling Elodie, I hope you have been well. Nope. Fine. Perhaps we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. I hope not. She gives a little blah blah. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. This is the path that you set us on. What? Your acts have made everyone think about preparations for the future. Gallerus needs an heir. My brother, your uncle Armand, is looking for a wife as well. One of us at least must produce more children. But Mama, nothing can ever replace your mother. We all have to do things that we don't want to. Right, because marrying a very pretty lady that is younger than you is so bad. You should be careful how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. Yeah, that's true. There haven't been any problems so far. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. Rawr. I'm paying attention to what's around me. No, you're not. Let's get that angry now. And I am going to fill out the... That's sense and wield, yes. Classes, sense and wield. Do it. So, sense at the top. You learn to detect lingering traces of strong magic from the past, even when the spell is long since completed. Yeah, I know. And you learn to create a powerful explosion of light, boom, burning those caught within and blinding others who look at it. You learn how to make use of images to wield your other powers at a greater distance. And that's done. In time of year to decide any necessary adjustment to the royal budget. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there's always some room for discretion. Based on the records and notes of current expenditures, if you maintain the current rate of tax, you will still have 9,995 gold lassi and 19 silver telassi available for special projects. If you lower taxes, you will lose some of that money because it will go to pay your existing cost. If you raise taxes, you should have more. It's good actually. I think I'll keep them the same. I think they're fine as they are. Exactly. As you wish. What's your mood like? Depressed, lonely. Can we get that up? Yeah, we can. You have done the service. Letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Now that we have that up, let's see what else is high. Military is good. Intrigue is good. These are all okay. So... yeah, let's do it like this. Tick, tick, tick. Yep. Classes. Intrigue. Eternal affairs. Do it. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. Charlotte, even. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nix, claims kinship to the old Merva line and originally asked her mother for the title of the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother Duke of Merva. Out of nothing. The last Duke of Mead was the older half-brother of the current Duchess. His reign was brief and highly scandalous. He defied tradition to pledge himself as the lifetime mate of the old Duke of Ursel, then broke that off only a year later. Life mate. He retired into seclusion and died still unwed. So he was gay, he came out, and then he died. Oh. I guess even in Japanese fantasy realms there is no room for gay people. That's so sad. You are requested to stand in judgment as man has been convicted of murdering by strangling his wife. Can imagine that. Oh. Sorry, wife. He does not deny the act but requests a pardon that he might be set free. Wow. You admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my finger into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Demon, this man is a lumen. Where did he get a crystal? If I do that, my dad will know. That's bad. If I do that, that makes no sense. If I do that, he'll just get out with magic. So, bye. I don't care whether there were demons or not, you're still a murderer and your life is forfeit. You will be hanged in public as a deterrent to future criminals. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, your majesty. Good. Very willful. I like it that moment, so I'm gonna keep the willful up. Counting success, willful. Yeah, okay, it's good. Great. No. What? Wait, what? Magical girl. Oh, for real? For real? How much? Wow, that boost is amazing. Cool. I'll keep it on though, because it looks cool. Very typical. Wait, that one's at 31. I'm going to do that one more and then go for that one, yeah. And then for attentions. Do it! Duke of Marie has paid suit. The Duchess of Ursel to no avail. The Duchess' brother is opposed as he will inherit if she dies childless. Your agents suspect the Duchess of Ursel is actually more interested in the Duchess of Hellas. Neither have ever been linked to a man. The current Duke of Setna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of the lass. I do. Each of word of an unfortunate incident at the gallows where the man you judged was set to be executed. Oh! He was led to the platform. He suddenly lashed out with explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. Aha! The population is buzzing with rumors of a secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents in their dark rituals. Wow, that went fast. Gonna keep the willful up though. Still the same. Classes. 2 of these. Domain of Shanjia across the sea to the west has been steadily increasing in size and now controls a wide range of coastline as well as most of the navigable rivers. The political disruption in Tombula in recent years has caused a disruption in their chocolate production. Oh no! Which is to the benefit of Nova, particularly the Duchy of Kigal. Recent revolution, the Tombulans have twice begun gathering troops on the Novan border. Both times, their camps were struck by fierce storms and earthquakes, and they decided to give up on the idea. Pirates are once again operating out of Orcus, although they are currently sticking to the northern seas and no threat to Nova. However, if they turn to slave raids, the Borealans make quite vulnerable. Skills 50, yeah, I know. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. This isn't really a surprise, he's pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. Stepmother Aris, the Duchess of Lilla, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This, however, would leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Ow. Wasn't I doing that? No, that's the other thing. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, exactly. Leave him with the stepmother. As you wish. For a father that's... for a girl that's not even queen, she's getting an awful lot of power to decide, I must say. But can keep the Willful up just for this one still. So, let's see. This one's going very well. Plus 199. So I'm gonna do 2 enciphering. Yes, yeah. Do it! You practice reading words. Those letters have been arranged in reverse order. The simplest transpositions. Simplest of transpositions even. Which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. Exactly. I have no clue. I'm not gonna try. You practice shifting substitution ciphers where each letter is replaced by one a few steps further along the alphabet, so that cake and pie becomes bleh. And whatever. You practice random substitutions. Substitute ciphers where the normal alphabet is replaced by one in jumbled order. This is harder to decode, but most people need a written substitution chart to read or write it, and that chart can be lost or stolen. You practice complex transposition ciphers where messages are written down in columns or lines and then reorganized into scrambled words. That means that both an encoded and plain text written copy exist, which can both be insecure. Ooh, a new outfit. There's a woman here to see you. She's a musician and wishes crown patronage. Oh, which means money, exactly. A member of your court will immortalize you in word and song. I've dabbled in music styles for many countries and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Musicians often use as secret agents and messengers. They can be useful and dangerous. Exactly. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate his skills with the lute. He's actually pretty good. But no. No, I'm gonna keep this up for a bit. What's the new outfit? Catsuit. Nice. Ah, it actually boosted anyway. How cute. Yeah. I think I'll keep that up a little bit. Oh, the glasses. To internal affairs. Countess Lika of this married the old Duke of Sudbury, who was more than twice her age. Nice. Then divorced him as soon as she'd borne them an heir in order to marry another. This was considered shockingly rude. No, really. By the general nobility, but the old Duke apparently had no objection. The Count of this is now married to the disinherited third sibling of the Duke of Marie and the Duchess of Hellas. Oh, wait. That's a very odd sentence, people. The Countess of this is now married to the disinherited third sibling of the Duke of Marie, and, which could also be implied, is now married to, and is now married to the Duchess of Hellas as well. But I think it means the third sibling of these two. Currently, both Duke and Duchess are unwed. Either dies without heir, title may still pass to the Countess's husband. Several generations back, the ruler of Elath and Sedna in neighboring Telass married. Citizens of Elath objected to this foreign influence, and the resulting heir died in suspicious circumstances. Oopsie. After which the title was passed to a distant branch of the family rather than another child of the Elath-Sedna's union. Okay. So close. Arr. There are many dark rumors about the second husband of the Duchess of Lilla, possibly because he was a commoner. It was whispered that he once assaulted the young Duchess of Elath before her untimely marriage and demise. Ooh. After years of marriage and 3 children, the Duchess of Lille divorced her second husband and refused to say why. Shortly afterwards, she was found dead in a nearby forest. The Duchess of Lille and her son Earl of Io have been estranged ever since. The Earl of Io now lives with his sister, the Duchess of Mead. Okay. That's weird. Here's a letter from young Lord R. Adair. A bit messy and hard to read, but he seems to be thanking you for letting him stay with the family he knows. Ah, that's so sweet. Gonna do that still, so I'm gonna, yeah, blah blah blah. Class foreign intelligence. How's the skills doing? Don't think it's different now. Oh. It went up crazily, 26. Oh, that means I can hit the 100. Agents who have visited Borealis report that all known Lumen shamans seem to have no magical powers at all and perform their ritual displays with show and trickery. Oops. Rumor has it that the mother and older sister of the last Duchess of Elath were assassinated 20 years ago by agents from Setna, which is why she, as sole remaining heir, was married off so young. Rumor has it that the Prince of Tarax was humiliated by public dissolution of his betrothal to an heiress after she declared him a coward. Oops. The Queen of Shangia is wedded to a non-noble, a court musician whom she initially took on as an escort, barring any offspring from inheriting the throne. She has since passed new laws to give not only their children, but also the man himself an equal claim to the crown. Rumor has it that the King of Shangia has become the true power behind the throne, and that he may also have the power of a lumen. He is a controversial figure within the domain, but ministers who speak against him have been known to disappear. Oopsie. That sounds fun. Staring up into the sky out of your window, you notice a strange flash of light. Falling star, pretty. Mood. It's cheerful. I don't know what that means for me. Nope, no clue yet. I'll check. Skills. This went up very much now. We need to be cheerful to get this up. That's good to know. So that means classes. If I do these two, I'll be 100 ciphers. You practice adding code to your ciphers, so that is replacing words with other words such as handle for Duke, before changing the letters in the message. You memorize special cipher alphabets where each letter is replaced by a symbol. Once these are memorized, you will not need to write down cipher sheets. And if the symbols do not look like letters, they can be hidden in decorations. Vinci code. You study an ancient book that has a list of thousands of words and pictograms for each of them. In the past, these were used for important messages, but only trained bards could effectively memorize enough symbols to handle the codes efficiently. Hitting 100? Hitting 100? Yay! You learn to manipulate special boxes and jewelry with secret compartments to hide messages. A rare few of locks almost as complicated as the ciphers themselves. You learn that the more you use a code, the easier it is for enemies to break it. The most secure cipher is one that is used only for a single message. And you learn to use special code wheels to create rotating ciphers, which can only be decoded with another matching set of code wheels. That's done. My lady, there's a lot of oil. Here's a poem describing you in a manner that is entirely inappropriate for a queen. I went with a squid. They really had to put tentacle porn in here. That's hilarious. Just then an incredibly unlucky breeze swirls between the windows of your tower bedroom, tugging the paper out of your hands and off into the sky. Stick your head out of the window to discover the poem caught and fluttering on the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. Yeah, I know what's gonna happen if I try that. I just have a feeling people will die. The worst that can happen. Some reason laughs at you, that's better than breaking your neck. Exactly. Besides, if you're lucky, it will rain and wash the words away. Probably not lucky. The mood doing? Cheerful. I need to get Willful down as well, but let's get Cheerful a bit down. And I'm going for the military part now. and 1 intrigue. Yes. 1 internal affairs and a military strategy. Do it. After the late last Duke of Mead went into seclusion, he hired a stream of attractive young servants who had to be frequently replaced after injuries and accidents. He eventually died by falling from a high tower window, which his family covered up. But was it suicide they were hiding or murder? Let's see. Murder. Probably by one of the servants. You study the strength and weaknesses of different weapons in battle formations. Cool. Lady, there are letters for you. Letter from Brioni. Why does she keep writing me? We were never even friends. She says she's bored and lonely and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwinnell's birthday party. That's right. Gwinnell is about to turn 15. She'll be the Duchess of Sudbury for real now. This other letter must be an invitation to a birthday celebration next week. Ben and I were friends at school and this will be a big event, but it's a long way to travel. A lot of things can happen on the road. People will die. Better stay here. Exactly. Let's get that chair down. No. That's this. I want you. No, strategy. Heals. Yeah, that seems fine. Doing those. Not gonna raise that one so high though. Study blah blah, battle faction troops, how morale can turn tide of combat, military recruitment, and the importance of training and motivation, making soldiers can trust and depend on each other. You learn about how units reinforce each other in the field, gaining strength through proximity and the covering of weakness. You study the effects of different battle terrain for both offense and defense. Fine. Probably is insulted. I'm guessing that either one of these, I think angry should be up or afraid. I'm not really sure. You know what? I am going to check that really quickly. Be right back. Well, I'm back and I've checked. Indeed, it was getting angry. That does help. So I'm going to play sports. I mean, it does with the lonely as well. And well, that doesn't really have any influence though. But that will help. Classes. Wait, skills. Yeah, it went up a lot actually. Naval strategy. Classes, naval strategy. There we go. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Study, yep, we had this before. And you study different kinds of ship, their speed, maneuverability, standard complements of weapons. You'll learn about the requirements for all civilized sailors to rescue the crew of a sinking ship, even an enemy. But why? What's the last century gift? What is this? It's a cushion, finely embroidered with the designs of a running horse. It's well done. It requires hours and hours of needlework, but it's also fairly useless. Nice, I guess. But let's keep it anyway. It's nice. How's the mood? He's a little bit angry. I like that. But let's see. Lonely is good for the social skills, also for medicine. Less loneliness, I mean. Against it. Lonely, pressured. Pressured is good for athletics and faith. Nope. So do this one, I guess. Yep. This. I'm gonna do a logistics this time. You learn about the types and amounts of food required for. We had that one before. You study different kinds of transport: animals, wagons, sledges, boats, and boots. You learn about the support costs created by support. The more equipment you have, the more people and animals are needed to move them. That's logic. And then those people and animals also need to be fed and equipped. We've unlocked a new outfit. Yay! Let's see what we get. The Duchess of Mead. Hello, Elodie. I'm sorry to trouble you, but have you seen Brioni? No, not since I left school. She's gone missing. She's not happy where she should be. I know she was unhappy, but I never expected She wrote me a letter saying that she was bored and looking for adventure, but that's all I know. Oh dear. I hope she hasn't done anything too foolish. My poor little lamb. I have to look for her. You do that. While we end this episode. So, on that note, let's make her... I don't know. Let's do that first. I want... What do I want? Skills. I guess going for social skills might be a good idea. So cheerful would be good to have for conversation. Royal demeanor, yielding. But that requires so much. Whatever, let's do this one. Too bad. And the outfit is... Boost military. Cool. Well, on that note, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this, and if you have a suggestion for the next series, please leave a comment or send me a text. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye!